Hi there. I'm Catherine Sayo, and I'm the founder and director of Lipedema Simplified and the Lipedema Project. And we are here to offer you an invitation. And I am here with my wonderful colleague, Leslyn Keith.
Hi, everybody. I'm Leslyn Keith, and I'm the president of the board and director of research for the Lipedema Project. And I'm working with Catherine, as well as a great team at the Lipedema Project and Lipedema Simplified, to put together this awesome event for you in October. And we're here to tell you more about it.
And to offer you an invitation. Be sure to click on the link below and you'll get way more information, but just a high level view, which is this is our 5th event that we've had since the pandemic started. And the other 4 have been symposiums. We've called them symposiums, and they were symposiums. Symposiums are often what's called one-to-many. We have incredible speakers coming. They make a presentation. There's a Q&A. There's a little bit of time to get some of your questions answered. And then the next speaker comes on. Well, this is different. This is, we're calling it unprecedented, since that's one of the favorite words everyone uses in the past couple of years. For us, it's unprecedented because what we've learned is that there's so much power and wisdom in the community. And it's in the community that we will be having this event. So there will be breakout sessions. There will be, after every speaker, time to integrate, to personalize, to customize, and to do that with others doing the same thing, like-minded, really like-minded peers. And one of the things that Dr. Carmody always says is that we know our bodies better than anyone. I know my body better than he did, even though he could consult, even though he could help, even though he could guide and direct and answer questions and help figure out what the next action was. Always, we know our bodies better than anyone else. And that's at the core of what we're doing, because that wisdom, when given an opportunity to be articulated, can help move each one of us forward in our ability to live a fabulous life, even with a chronic disease.
Yes.
Leslyn, here are some of the speakers and some of what is coming up.
Yes, we have, we still are going to have fabulous speakers. Top experts in the field are going to be speaking, but they're also going to be lots of opportunity for interaction with your peers and with the speakers. And so some of those speakers that we have, probably one of the most premier lymphologists in the world is Dr. Stanley Roxon from Stanford Medical Center in the USA. And he will be speaking about lymphatic and fat disorder research and really what's on the horizon. We're going to have several other physicians speak. Catherine already mentioned Dr. Matthew Carmody, who is an obesity specialist and really is becoming a lipedema specialist. And he is going to be talking about those strategies for a holistic approach with lipedema. He's such a compassionate man, and we really look forward to his insight. We have another speaker coming from Spain, Dr. Isabel Cordero. She does incredible work as a clinician and as a researcher involved with lipedema, and she's going to be talking about updates in the management of lipedema and also the really strong value of community. We have really the father of liposuction treatment for lipedema, Dr. Stefan Rapprich from Germany, is going to be speaking, and he's going to be talking about that state of art surgical procedures for lipedema. We are so pleased to have Dr. Roberto Canatero from Italy. He is a registered dietitian and does research with nutrition and lipedema, just really cutting edge information. I have to tell you about Dr. Emily Eicher. Many of you might have already known her. She has been in the lymphology field for several decades. She has her own clinic in Santa Monica, California in the USA, and she does research herself. She's going to be giving us the basics. You got to know what lipedema and lymphedema is before you can even move on to how you're going to manage the condition. Wow, we just have so many great people. I'm looking at Jane Wigg from the UK, the founder and director of Lymphedema Training Academy. And then she's adding this new module just on lipedema training to train therapists to get out there and treat lipedema. And she's going to be talking about complete decongestive therapy for lipedema. You have probably, if you've come to our other symposiums, you have seen Dr. Gabrielle Ferber, a wonderful clinician from Germany who has been using a ketogenic diet with her patients with lipedema for almost 15 years. And she is going to be talking about the clinician's view on how to manage lipedema. Pretty amazing. We have patient panel. We have women who have lipedema, lymphedema, or both of those conditions together. And they're going to be talking about what their experiences are living with a chronic condition. Oh, and you know what, Catherine, we really need to talk about how we're doing this in partnership with the Lymphatic Education Research Network. And we're so pleased to be working with Bill Rapici. Can you talk about LE&RN and Bill a little bit?
Bill and I met many years ago, and Bill's focus with LE&RN, the Lymphatic Education Research Network, has been on lymphedema. And he's always wanted to include lipedema because lipedema is a lymphatic disorder as well. And so recently we've been talking about different ways to collaborate. And bless them. What a wonderful team. What a wonderful group getting out information. And so they welcomed us and this event as part of how they are reaching out to their population as well, since so many with lipedema have the comorbidity of lymphedema. So the other thing, and this is almost an aside, they have invited us to do a whole series of symposia for them. So we've been presenting on lipedema at LE&RN once a month. So it's been a wonderful, wonderful collaboration, and one that I think will go on for a very long time. Mm-hmm. And one other thing I want to mention, which is when I first started looking for answers for lipedema, there were few. And there were only a few doctors, physicians, surgeons, therapists that had even heard of lipedema, let alone knew it in any depth. But there was an amazing, amazing network of lipedema ladies all throughout the world. And we call them the lipedema pioneers. They were all the ladies that created communities within their area. So Nola Young in Australia, Suzanne Evans, Sherry Fetzer, Michelle Ellis in the UK, Sarah Naramore and Patty Cornutte here in the US. There was Esther Ferrara Lopez in Spain. She was one of our original ambassadors and has been that for years. Fiona O'Brien in New Zealand, and a few others. I'm sure I'm not naming all of them. There are 12.
Inge-Marie in Sweden.
Additionally, Tilly Schmidt, she put up the first anything on the web. She put up a web page in 2004 when she found out about lipedema, and is really the godmother, the grandmother of lipedema in so many ways, from the Netherlands. And then there's Inge-Marie Okay.
I'm not sure how to say her last
That's
name.
okay. And then there's Ingmarie from Sweden and Joanna Dudek, whose research has been published in numerous journals about the quality of life for women with lipedema. And Valeria from Italy, they have the lipedema group in Italy. I think that there's 12 pioneers coming. And of course, our key benefactor, Dr. Mark Smith. It was his generosity, it was his forethought and willingness to go into an innovative stance to look at and try and bring together a lot of knowledge. And he sponsored and directed the very first symposium in April of 2015. So it's going to be an amazing, amazing group of people, all of whom have stepped out, mostly everyone, into the leading edge in fostering breakthroughs around lipedema. So come join us.
Yeah, we hope to see you there. There's links to register connected with this video. Come to and find out more about this event, and we hope you sign up because it really is going to be a wonderful 3 days.
Hope to see you on the inside.
Bye-bye.
Bye.